One of them things finna let alone my baby. Lil' baby. Lil' baby.
Courtesy of VIP Beauty Hair. They sent over some gorgeous curly hair, and I decided I would share a tutorial on how I bleach the knots after it's made into a wig. So oftentimes we get hair and it's already made into a wig, or you may get your hair and you don't have time to bleach the knots before you actually make the wigs, which happens to me a lot. In this case, I went ahead and made the wig the same day that I received the hair, and I really did not feel like waiting for the closure to dry before making the wig. So what I did was I made the wig, and then I turned on my camera and decided to show you guys a day or two later how I bleached the knots with the mannequin head, or with the wig on the mannequin head. That way it wouldn't get messy, because sometimes when you try to do it over the sink or something like that, it just gets messy, and then the bleach gets everywhere, and it's a messy, hot mess. So I did use my canvas mannequin head and my wig tripod. I have all that stuff linked down below, everything that I use pretty much. So I'm going to cut to the tutorial, and then I'll be back with my review of this beautiful curly hair. Okay, so next you're going to make your bleach concoction. In here I put 2 scoops of my BW powder. Now I'm going to add my 40 volume developer. This is one of the highest that you can get from Sally's. I use a 40 volume developer because it helps the knots to bleach quicker. If you want it to go slower, especially if you're new to this, I would use say a 20 or a 30. It'll take longer, but it helps you to stay on it and watch it process. Now I put about that much. So this right here is about a good enough consistency for me. If you dip your spatula into the mixture and it is runny, then you might want to add a little bit more powder to thicken it up. Now you just want to apply the bleach. Now I've set my timer for 25 minutes. I'm going to hit start, and we'll be back when the timer goes off. Also, don't forget to apply a sheet of foil over the area where you bleach the knots. This is going to help the area to bleach a little bit faster and not be interrupted or touched or anything like that. So it appears that it's pretty much done. I removed the T-pin that was securing it, put it back into my mannequin head. I don't know if you can see that, but they are actually bleached. There are no black knots left. So I went ahead and washed and conditioned the hair. What I used was the Shimmer Lights Purple Shampoo. This is going to cancel out any brassiness. If you don't have the shampoo, a good alternative is the Isa Plus Neutralizing Shampoo and Conditioner, and this just helps to stop the process of the bleaching. You don't have to wash it with both, it's optional. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This one is going to stop the lace from looking red once you put it on, and then this one right here is going to help to stop the bleaching process. And then of course you have to apply moisture back into the hair. So I did use the Aussie Moist, conditioner, and I just let it sit in the hair, or it's sitting right now in there for about 5 minutes, just to replenish the moisture back into the hair. So now we're going to take a wide tooth shower comb, detangle the wig, and then hang it up to dry. And this is what the hair looks like after it's been washed and conditioned. The knots are bleached. Lastly, I just attached the wig to a pants hanger that I stole from my husband's closet, And I'm just going to hang it and let it air dry overnight. The reason you want it to air dry overnight is because you are working with the wig and that cap is wet, and you want to make sure the cap of all things gets completely dry before you apply it to your hair to prevent your hair from smelling bad, mildewing, molding, or anything like that. And that is how it is done. So I don't have any tweezers on hand, so I'm just going to yank out some of the baby hair that I don't want there. And this is pretty much the final look. I went ahead off camera and I did the baby hair. Now I have huge aspirations of being the baby hair goat. I want to be the greatest of all time to like just slay my baby hair. Not even the greatest of all time, but just make my own look so poppin' that it just looks so bomb. But it just seems to not be working. And you think that because I grew up, like all my childhood pictures I have baby hair, like my whole childhood, whole middle school, whole high school. You think I'd be good at it, but it's definitely not the same as laying your baby hair on your natural hair, or at least for me it's not. But this is what the hair looks like. Definitely a beautiful curl pattern. So all I did to style it was I went ahead and laid that baby hair. I did use my edge control. This one is by Design Essentials, and this is what the top looks like. And the inside it is a clear pomade, and I actually like the way this works a lot. And then I just took and I made a little messy bun up top. Super cute, but nothing special. The hair itself again came from VIP Beauty. So what I have in my hair is their curly hair. They did not specify the origin, so I'm gonna have to double check with them and make sure I get it right. I'll have it linked down below. So to clarify, because I get people who are always confused, what I actually have in my hair is two 22-inch bundles down here. There is half of a 20-inch bundle right here, and then at the very top there is a 16-inch lace frontal. So this is a wig, and the wig was made by me. I did sew all of the tracks and the closure down to a mesh dome cap. I've kind of been over the hot glue gun method lately, even though it's much easier for me. It's just, I don't know, I've been wanting to play in the hair, be able to wash it and do different things with it after the wig is made, and the sewing method is best for that. So I may be doing a tutorial on how I sew my bundles down pretty soon. For those of you who are interested, this is the texture of the hair. As you can see, the knots are bleached really nice, so it looks really good. So let me show you guys what the hair looks like from the back. So I do only have 2.5 bundles and a frontal in this unit. I didn't really want to go too thick. Usually I can go at least 3 full bundles, but I don't know, I don't want to go thick. It's really hot in LA lately, and I am going long, so I didn't want to go long and thick and have all this hair all around me. The length that I have is perfect in comparison to how much hair or the density of the wig for me. That way I just don't feel like I am weighed down with tons and tons of hair in this heat with this bump. If I'm not mistaken, the hair did come via FedEx, and they gave the free wig caps was the gift. And then this is the 18-inch bundle that I have left, and this is the other half of that 20-inch bundle. I didn't get it prepared and brushed it out, but I do want to show you the texture. This is the other half, or actually more than half of the 20-inch I really wasn't trying to space it out on purpose, but the hair was pretty full, so it just worked out that way. And it's pretty thin. This hair in my head has been co-washed and air dry, and this is what the hair looks like naturally, so it doesn't really lose much of the curl pattern when you wash it, which is a good thing. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little tutorial slash review. Don't forget to check out VIP Beauty. I have all of their information linked down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.